I didn't need any help. I didn't ask for you to help me, Queen. Man, why my players are staying tight like this? This is weird as hell. My players get real tight. They're not healing like. That's weird as hell. Hey, man, that's weird as hell. Okay, what is this? Oh, it's first, second off that first baseman. Luis Robert. Sosa's in here. I like Sosa. Man, gotta spend like this. Italy in this motherfucker.
And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Rate Field. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. We're in store for a major league debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around it. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
Coming up on the first pitch, and getting the start for the White Sox, Jay Howard. What do you look for here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
This is Willie Castro.
Second baseman, Willie Castro.
And that one fouled off.
First pitch.
And the 0-1. And there's a ball.
Let's down.
Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Man at second. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, right side of the infield. And there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Royce Lewis. Lined, and that's a base hit. Castro around third. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Lewis leads off first with 1 away. Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hard hit to third. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
What was this on? Who was that? From third,
you know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
2 on, 2 outs. On the ground to short, and it's through for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's out.
Yes.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him.
Back at right field. And starting this one, Joe Ryan. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, last year, kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for her major league debut. Colson Montgomery looking for his first big league hit right here. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. Lewis throws to first, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Here's Mike Tauchman. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. Hard hit left side. Lewis throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Second inning set to go. And now for the Twins, Jonah Bride. Now into the ball game on defense, Josh Rojas. He's the new third baseman. That one fouled off.
What's up, Sonic?
Josh Rojas.
Thanks for the sub.
Good eye in that spot. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that's a foul ball. Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball.
Second baseman.
On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Twins 1. Here on the south side, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Michael A. Taylor. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He makes the grab, 1 away.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And a foul ball. Robert, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Strike 2. Eric Summerskill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches.
But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
On the ground to third. Fires over to first. And they take care of Robert for the out. Here's Josh Rojas. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Hit in the air, left field, Larnach. That is the inning. Back here on the south side, on to the third inning, and now Willie Castro. Just missed.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Rojas sends it across to first, and one away in the top of the third. Now Correa up to hit. That one to first, Vaughn. That takes care of Correa. Two down, bases empty. Next to hit, Royce Lewis. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
That one ripped, and it goes just foul. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now it's the White Sox DH, Austin Slater. Ryan back to work. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
You know, these White Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch.
Oh, nice stop on a slide. And they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Edgar Caro now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball and out of that same tunnel. That's
Correa. There's one. And that's two.
Not break through. I cannot break through.
Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And now the 0-1. Hard hit, right side. Slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. And now it's going to be Matt Wallner. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a curve drops in for a strike. That smash towards center.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, he caught it. He caught it. Wow. That was nasty as shit. He caught it. That's nasty. I thought it was one hop. He caught it. That was nasty. That was nasty.
If it gets by him, it was going to roll for a while.
Wow.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Taylor sizes this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom four, and here is Sosa to the plate.
Second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So up next, Colson Montgomery.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Correa over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Mike Tauchman digs in now. First time up, he grounded to third.
Mike Tauchman.
Grabs his bat and pops him up. Ryan makes the grab, and that'll end. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Just missed. Bride measures 5 feet 10 inches, 200 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swung on, popped up left side. Rojas falls it in, and there's one away.
At that place.
And now Bader up to the plate. In there to
y'all eating up there?
That's strike one.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Vaughn makes the grab for the second out.
Paul's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Right through there for a strike. And that misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Fouled off to the right.
Yeah, what time y'all going up to eat?
On the ground to first. And foul ball. 2 outs. Upstairs. And now 3-2.
What's happening, stop? Is he even so early?
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Back at right field. And now Michael A. Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
Chopped left side. Correa over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Yeah.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Handles, throws to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Josh Rojas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Slider clips the zone.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
White Sox down a run. Up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Austin Slater stands in. Grounded out his first time up. Now a fly ball to right center. Buxton sizing it up. He's got it. And that'll do it. Sox leave 1. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Ground ball right side. Vaughn takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're the top half of the 6th. Now 1 fouled off, 2-2. 1 down, base is empty. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like he got him upstairs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. And he makes the grab. And that
is some runs.
here on the south side. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Andrew Vaughn. That's out to center field. Brings it in, and there's one down. And now the switch hitting catcher, Edgar Caro. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa, 0 for 2 in this one. Swinging a foul straight back. White Sox down a run.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Base hit, and that extends the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Digging in, Colson Montgomery. Buxton settles under it.
This is ridiculous.
Back here on the south side, we go to the top of the 7th.
And he is completely tired. That's crazy. All my pitchers are so fucking tired. That's weird.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Cam Boozer. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Number 71. Cam Boozer.
Outside low, 1-0.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. And that one missing low. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging. The high heat too much on that one. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. He is singled and he is flied to left. That catches the outside corner. And it's 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
That was a pretty fun at bat right there, but you kind of hate to see a long battle like that end on a questionable call. I think he was right in letting it go. Frustrating result after he fought so hard at the plate.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And Harrison Bader with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. So here's Bader now. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Here comes a pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Got it, looking for the K. So one hit is all they get midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Twins 1 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
My pitcher's getting so tired. This is wild.
Ryan back to work. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Buxton on the move to the alley. Makes the catch, one down. And next to hit for the Sox, Michael A. Taylor. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Swings through it for strike one.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
And fouled
he
off.
just missed it.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. With the tying run on at first, here at the bottom of the seventh. This one in the air. Right. Gets there. He's under it. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Rojas up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
Oh, we take
Base
that.
hit into right center. Throw comes into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
That's back-to-back singles for him. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish.
Damn, he's bomb.
Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. And we're back, ready to begin the eighth. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. In there at the knees. That is strike two. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth. Castro, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that one lifted in the air center field. Robert makes the grab, two down.
First and third.
Two outs, base is empty. Carlos Correa, the next Twin up to hit.
Brings
it in for the third out. Nothing across. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the eighth. And the batter now, Andrew Vaughn. 1 for 2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your
On the mound now for the Twins, Danny Coulombe.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
On the ground right side, 4. They put the tag on him. On to first, double play. Now here is Lenny Sosa, 1 for 3. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one is absolutely belted.
Go over his head, go over his head.
Dives.
Yes!
Balls, and now it looks like extra bases. Sosa headed for the
Try
plate.
again.
He'll score easily.
Colson got his first hit.
So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in for your team.
Now this one
took the lead. Yes.
Fires to the plate.
Yes.
But it's offline. He will score. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Yohan Duran.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Throwing a second, not in time. He's there easily. Tauchman up into scoring position now with 2 out on the pass ball.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. A couple of runs in the inning. Back at right field. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Falls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
High fly ball, right field. Tauchman drops into the glove, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Stepping in, Matt Wallner. Lifted to left, and that should do it.
Yes.
And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
You got good pitching. You can't hit. You got good ass pitching. You got good pitching.